7:35 p.m. Tuesday, May 21st, 2019, episode number 723 of Yeah Dude. My name is Jonathan. This is Seth. Hello, Seth.
Hello, Jonathan. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for
being you.
having us.
Yeah Dude, America through the eyes of two American Americans. This is episode 723 of our comedy podcasts. Yeah Dude, America through the eyes of two American Americans. Say that, buddy. What do we got?
We got all sorts of things.
I'm gonna jump in right here. The 2019 Adult Video News Awards were on Showtime. They broadcast the celebration.
Does that happen before?
It happened in January. Yeah, it's happened before.
They've shown it on...
So they put together a package
Skinamax?
that I watched, and I want to report to you some of the highlights.
Yeah, did they edit it down?
Yeah,
or is it just in its entirety?
No, I got a really rough... It starts in the morning. Breakfast, legs and eggs. It was shorter than I
wanted it to be.
Yeah, should be twice as long as the Oscars, not a quarter of.
Who hosted it?
I don't even remember. This was just where this was full nominees coming, announcing the nominees, and then the winners storming the stage because that's what they do. I don't know what they do at the Dolby where they do the Academy Awards. The people seem to. They win the award and they walk up. These people are actually excited about winning. They charge the stage.
Yeah. All-Girl
Performer of the Year, Charlotte Stokely. She grabbed that fucking trophy. This is my first AVN win in a 14-year career, so I'm really fucking excited. And you felt it. This wasn't some fake-ass speech by Amy Adams. This is amazing. I want to just... Do you? Charlotte Stokely is screaming. Sorry, it's time to be classy. But I just want to dedicate this to pussy. So for the pussy! The crowd, they like that. They're about that. Front row, Riley Reid throwing her legs up in the air, showing, I'll show you mine. They get her backstage, interviewed after. I licked so many pussies to get this trophy. Oh, I can't even count them all. I love pussy! She could be on, I don't know. Maybe she could be on, I don't know.
Definitely.
It could be natural excitement, but she was really excited. Pumped for pussy.
Yeah.
Best Actor, Seth Gamble, Deadpool, XXX, and Axel Braun parody. He might have forgotten. I looked him up. He studied the Meisner technique in Los Angeles. I think he thinks he's an actor. Started out with some gay films. Has transitioned into straight films. Oh my god! Wait, I don't want to cry. Dead serious. So he might have forgot he wasn't at the Dolby, sitting next to Bradley Cooper. You realize, all right, it's okay. When you're a thespian, when you study the Meisner technique the way we do.
The Deadpool parody was just called Deadpool?
It was, yeah. Not Dickpool. Unbelievable. Couldn't, nothing?
Nothing.
Deadpoon?
No.
Anything. You couldn't? No. Axel Braun's been doing it for so many years, it's just fuck it.
Yeah.
Avengers, Endgame, the parody. Okay. Nothing? Game of, you could do anything, Axel. Yes, Game of Thrones, a parody. So, best action thriller, the Possession of Mrs. Hyde. Don't know that story. Wicked Pictures, Axel Braun. Now he's known for his XXX parodies: Batman, Star Wars, Suicide Squad. Wow, this was a very special journey. It started in 1988. When my father and I sat down and wrote the first draft of this screenplay. Okay. It culminated 30 years later when I finally found the perfect actors to take on the lead roles, Avi Love and Seth Gamble. This movie would never have happened without you. Really? This film... Now, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood stars Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio. Maybe you could say this movie never would have happened without you two. I have a feeling if Avi Love and Seth Gamble let's say they
were
ran
busy.
away together. They went to prison.
They went to prison.
They went camping and didn't come back. I have a feeling you could probably have cast it with two other. Maybe I'm wrong. Seth Gamble won Best Actor. Maybe we have to see his Meisner technique, which I don't know what that would be. Just repeating back everything that the actress says to him. I want that dick. I want that dick. No, I'm saying I want. Oh, well, are these the movies I used to do, or this Meisner? Watching you give all you have for me was so inspiring. To my father, wherever you are, I hope you're proud of me. Dead serious. He is.
I mean,
He is. He won.
You began
They
this
banned a
journey
screenplay.
together.
30 years ago, you both sat down and wrote a screenplay together for a porno? Okay. I looked it up. It's 3 generations of adult filmmakers bring to life an X-rated film noir 30 years in the making. Co-written with his late father, Lassie, and his son, Ricky. Whoa. Axel didn't mention Ricky. So he's up there like crying. What about his son? The Possession of Mrs. Hyde is Axel Braun's first non-parody feature in 15 years. It's his most ambitious film to date. Shot entirely in black and white CinemaScope.
I'm trying to jerk off here, man.
Dog!
I'm just trying to fucking jerk
Driven
off,
by an explosive
dude.
career-making performances. This intoxicatingly sexy thriller, puts a new spin on the famous Robert Louis Stevenson novel by borrowing some of the key characters but expanding on its narrative. Yeah, like Mrs. Hyde? I don't remember Sexy Mrs. Hyde. The Strange Case of That Wicked Hot Mrs. Hyde. Love that novella. This is The Possession of Mrs. Hyde is a groundbreaking erotic masterpiece. Yeah, 30 years in the making.
gotta see this.
Father, son, my brother. I want to thank everybody that made this. All of my family.
My whole family.
My letter carrier. They made it.
Maybe we should.
Maybe we should
see this.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a really good fucking movie. They made a 3-hour black and white cinema. What are you talking about? A screenplay? I mean, we're past. I mean, there's not even pizza delivery. I mean, it's like we're past screenplays. Literally, the first image we should be whatever we're going to be watching. I should see the second the first visual
starts.
appears. Should be in something. I should be like, okay.
Here we go.
Nothing. I don't want a fucking nothing. A door, a fucking phone call, a hello. It should begin and end with something in something. But what about my screenplay? I don't know. What about it? I love you, Father.
Didn't thank his son.
Didn't thank Ricky. Ricky is seething. Oh,
Ricky's
and
working on
Axel.
Ricky's
Adult
working
film
on
director
his own-
Axel Braun found murdered in his Studio City bachelor apartment. What'd you guys spend on this movie, this black and white CinemaScope fucking shitty fucking porn you made?
How do they make? I don't even know how they make money from them anymore.
I don't know how they make money from them.
People still buy them on DVD.
Maybe like old dudes buy them. Oh, I have to own this for my collection in Blu-ray.
Oh, so I went.
Oh!
I went to an estate sale this weekend.
Okay.
And it was in Burbank.
That's the way to do it.
And from the, there's like estate sale websites where you can kind of get a bit of a preview of like what's on offer there.
On the lot here.
And there were a lot of vintage porn posters featured in the sale.
Weird.
And I was like, well, those are pretty fucking cool. Like there was like super dope, like very trippy, like early, like
poster
yeah,
size
like
posters.
stoner era, like pseudo, John
Wow.
Holmes movies and stuff, but like
All right.
beautiful condition. And I was like, and then there was like some other cool shit. So I was like, this is maybe worth checking out. We get there, Burbank home,
How's the crew walking around that house?
pretty weird crew.
Yep.
And clearly this dude, I guess, worked
He's in the industry.
in the porn industry.
This is just maybe a cinematographer, a Boogie Nights-like cinematographer.
And we didn't go. We were there like the third day. So, I mean, a lot of stuff had been picked over. There's a couple of posters that were pretty rad. Some like
They were still there, available for
yeah,
purchase?
like Deep Throat, but from European ones. So like all
You can
done
put it in the
like,
living room,
Italy.
so it's okay.
It's tasteful.
It's French, so it's okay.
French issue.
It's cool.
But then in the back corner
Deep in the...
of the yard, there was also a lot of Halloween and special effects stuff. A lot of Hollywood kind of memorabilia, but sort of
Nicks
cheap
and
and
knacks.
trashy.
All right.
Then a lot of playbills, a lot of old headshots, like
So a lot of garbage.
a lot of garbage, and a
Okay.
lot of like garbage collectors picking through.
Yeah,
And
just...
but in the corner, there was an actual like hardcore VHS porn collection archive,
Yes.
and it was raining that day.
Ooh, that's sad.
And it was covered in like a tent, and there was a couple of dudes who basically shouldn't have been there, probably shouldn't have been let in.
You mean-
who I think were just like trying to just cop some like OG like VHS porn, like Betamax porn for themselves to like go home to. And then there was this guy, and he was there. He was in slacks and flip-flops and a button-down shirt. So he looked kind of like but it was a rainy day, and he's in flip-flops. And he had a laptop and a pile of these
All right. Cross-reference.
porn tapes, and he was looking
Yeah.
up the titles. And
Gotta
I
get this
was
on
like,
eBay.
this dude, I mean, we weren't there that long. He had been there clearly for a long time before us and was certainly still there when we left. And I was like, what is he checking? Is he checking his own archive
Cross-referencing
to
his
see
collection?
if he has if he has this in his collection?
He's the premier collector.
Or, and this was all like, remember they were like, they would
They're
put them in
huge.
oversized boxes. Enormous boxes.
Amazon got that idea. That's where Bezos got the idea from all the fucking porn he watched in the 80s.
And I was like, is he looking to see if these titles are available digitally, or that maybe
so
he's going to be like, I'm
rendering
going to
these
go
obsolete, or does he
am
have...
I going to go upload these to the fucking mainframe
Antiques
and
Roadshow
bring
type
them
fucking
out into the
discovery.
fucking, like, bring them back to the people?
This is the original Devil and Miss Jones. It's worth $50,000.
Bizarre scene.
Would have chatted him up.
So then, like you would normally assume, an estate sale is like, this person's passed away.
Yeah.
The guy is there, the dude, and he's like at the front, and he's like, yeah, I worked in the industry for a while, but I got to get rid of all this stuff. I'm in very poor health. And so it's like, like guilting people into like, I'm dying. Can you please help me with this like junk that I've assembled over my life?
This box of Tracy Lord's vids. I can sell you the whole box for 80.
Yeah, really
Desperation, deep in the valley.
nutty.
Light rain.
Nutty
does
crew.
not add to the... Or actually adds all of the ambiance.
Rough.
Pitter patter on that blue tent that's falling
It was
apart.
like sconces that were like, or like weird like 3-dimensional, like admit, like golden tickets that were like admit one, but that you would like put on like a home movie theater kind of vibe. Like,
Oh no! Next to your busted popcorn machine, he was trying to sell you for $35. Four busted popcorn machines.
4 popcorn machines, 4 gumball dispensers. Like,
I should have gone for me. Add to
I
mine.
was like, maybe I should
Maybe
bring up on
He's kind of a
stuff.
creep that has a bunch of gumball dispensers. It's tough.
They're tough.
It's tough.
Went to a couple.
Why not? It's the weekend.
Well, once you're at one, you're like,
Gotta
bang
go
out
to
a
4.
couple. Just bang out a couple.
Porno theaters around? Why not hit that up? I mean,
I'm in the valley.
here. Oh, what do we got? Trulia.
Yeah.
Discover a place you'll love to live. Okay. They have told us the most affordable cities, most affordable city to buy a house, the least affordable city to buy a house. I'm going to go from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the Most affordable. This is the best place. These are the 5 cities you go to right now and get a steal on a home. Birmingham, Alabama. Beautiful. Cincinnati. Snatch something beautiful up right now. Oklahoma City. Pittsburgh. Number 1, Indianapolis. Just go right in. Like, look at this. Look at this backyard. I'm going to tell you where you don't want to go. 5, you don't want to go to New York. 4, San Francisco. 3, San Diego. 2, San Jose. 1, Los Angeles. Don't want to be here. Looking for a house? Turn your ass around. Head west to Cincinnati. Just get in the van and go. Oh, you mean I can't do it here?
We're actually number 1 right now?
We're number 1. Whole country. Worst place looking for a home. Indianapolis.
It'd be nice.
It'd be real nice. The weather, though.
Tough.
Pittsburgh. What's the weather like in Oklahoma City?
Don't they have like just
what do they
all
got?
the
Just
tornadoes?
tornadoes.
Just
Tornado
perpetual
City.
tornadoes?
Great. Look at my beautiful house. Bye. I know Cincinnati. I don't know what. I don't even know. Oxyonati. I don't even know. In fucking Birmingham, Alabama. Too much politically going on there. You can't go down to Alabama. So you're just here.
Not having a house.
Not having a house. Just looking at houses. Wow. Cool. Yo, no, I'm just looking for houses. Are you, though? Because I saw your car. Oh, that's not mine. Well, you got out of it. Oh, did I? I'm going to back out now. Like, there's sign-in sheet? No sign-in sheet? Okay, cool. These people don't know. State sales houses? It can be anywhere.
It could be anywhere.
You can do anything.
Do everything.
Oh, take a lot of money out the bank, what you have left, and then roll it in rubber bands and then drop it when you come in. Pretend, oh, just must have dropped that. It's just, they don't need to know. You put the 100 on the outside, the rest is ones.
My estate money, my estate sale money.
Oh, I like to bring my ones for the flea markets and the estate sales for the porno. I'm kind of a porno aficionado, if you will.
The golden era.
The golden era of cinema. They don't make them like they used to. Actually, have you seen The Possession of Mrs. Hyde? It's fucking 4 hours long. It's black and white and shot in CinemaScope.
Took 30 years
Anybody
to make.
fuck? No.
Took 30 years.
Took 30 years to make. I don't know that character from that original Robert Louis. You will know. Couldn't have made this movie without these 2 actors. Hey, guy, I fucking guarantee you, if I grabbed the 2 of them and threw them off the Grand Canyon, you could have still made that movie. It's a nice thing to say. That is who wouldn't want to hear that as an actor from their director? But you also, Seth, when you're up there crying, that's a lie. I couldn't have made this porn without these 2 people. Do you have the internet? You could have. There's not many things that you could have done more. There's not many jobs that exist in the world that you could do more without the people that you originally had than that, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Is there a profession that exists that if the day of shooting, the 2 people that were contracted to do it exploded, you couldn't just be like, can we make a phone call? Yeah, they'll be here in 45 minutes. Oh, no, make that a half hour. Perfect. We won't even be behind. Couldn't have made it without you. Irreplaceable.
We don't know.
We don't know. Who the fuck am I to say? Who the fuck do I think I am? Have you even seen this film?
Seth?
When you're crying over these performances? He was right.
I can't. Just us like watching that together.
Just sitting, clothed, wondering why fucking Ricky wasn't thanked in the acceptance speech. Why I had to find out in post-research about Ricky.
Maybe we got to reach out to Ricky and
I'm gonna
find
reach out to Ricky. You got to jump your old man. Write a fucking screenplay with these dogs right here.
We got an idea.
We'll spitball. You get behind the fucking typewriter and we'll pace around. Okay, so then he fucks her. Okay, good. Okay, then she fucks him. All right, we're cruising here. This screenplay's writing itself. This screenplay of the XXX pornography movie is writing itself. Well, I don't know. Should we have anybody fuck? I don't know. Maybe.
When?
Now? Later. No. Now. Now.
Right now.
Right now. Screenplay. What are you going to do?
USA Today snapshots. This is drowning is a leading cause of cell phone death. Not dying while using your cell phone and drowning, but
Not
just the
lifeguards.
death of a cell phone. The leading cause
Is the leading cause of lifeguards dying must be drowning, correct?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Could be skin cancer. I'm going to look into that. You think it's drowning.
No, you.
It's actually later. It's melanoma.
Yeah. Now,
What was your job? I sat outside in the sun 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. That was a terrible idea.
But it was.
We didn't know. But we've known. We've known for I would lather myself up. It's 2019. You still do that? I love to go to the beach. Lather myself up and just bake. You have read anything at all? About anything about the sun at all? I don't give a fuck, dog. I need that base. It's healthy.
It's part of
life.
Part of life. I got my blood test back. I'm low on vitamin D, so I have to go.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you a supplement.
Yeah.
Got to get that D.
Yeah.
Or you could take my supplement. I don't want it.
I'd rather
I'm
lay
gonna get
out.
it naturally from that beautiful burning. What is it? A planet or a star or something? Whatever it is. Sorry.
How people lost their cell phone to water.
Does that happen?
Broken down. Well, it's happened to me, and it's happened to these people. 1,400 people were surveyed. 30% of them have lost a cell phone to drowning in the toilet.
That's a lot of people. 30%.
I lost a phone that way.
Okay. What other? How else could it?
What I did was it was sitting in a breast pocket,
Okay. Okay.
like so.
And I like to sniff the toilet water before I pee, right? So you do
right
that?
before I
I like
pee,
to
I-
sniff the toilet water. Why?
No, I think I reached over to flush
All
it.
it took was just
And
that
it just-
little lean. Did you try to? It happens so fast.
Yeah. Oh, you still put your hand in there too.
Because you instinctively have to get the phone.
Yeah.
Because your nudes are on it. Ah! And then you're just immediately washing your hands, screaming. Cut this hand off! Don't do it! Don't do it! Just clean it. Good thing.
13% have lost it in a pool, which I would assume means jumping in a pool, not realizing that your phone is in your pocket,
How could you not? No,
or
your
getting
phone's-
pushed into a pool by your friend,
Yeah, by a bully.
by one of the
Bullies,
by
I
a
think,
schoolyard
6%
bully.
Schoolyard bully at a summer pool party. Yeah.
10% have lost it in rain. So I guess maybe dropping it on the street into a puddle, or I wouldn't think it was actually rainfall.
It's not. I don't even. Maybe you pull it out to look, but it's wet and
Yeah, I mean it would have to be.
and it drops into a puddle.
I would think puddle.
like a movie.
Yeah,
Like this is a crazy movie. No, this is real life. It just happened.
7% in a sink. Same kind of thing, I think.
Pocket thing,
Pockety kind of thing, or
or more just like
looking at your phone while you're
the kids are
learning
being loud,
like
so you have
watching
the
a
sink on.
how to do the dishes
Yeah,
how-to
pretending
video
to do the
on-
dishes while the kids, and then you're furiously texting your lover behind your husband's back,
spilled drink. 7%.
maybe on the table. Boom. Thanks. That's probably goes over well. $1,000 phone getting fucking. Did they get ruined? They get ruined. They must.
I mean, normally a drink spilling on it won't ruin it,
Okay, a quick drink spill won't kill it.
but
Toilet done.
toilets you could pretty much be done. It depends
Depends.
how quickly you grab it.
Do you put the blue thing in your toilet bowl to make the water blue? If you do that, done.
Because they have you can quickly get it out and it drains, and then you're supposed to shut it off so it doesn't short circuit.
But if you shut it
and
off,
then
you can't use it. And you can't use it, you kill yourself. Yeah, that's $1,000. All you need to do is shut off for 5 minutes. Can't! Have to look at Instagram! Okay, well, you lost your phone.
33% lost it. Other types of drowning. Not sure what that means. Peeing on it,
Water sports.
peeing all over it.
Fuck! Other forms of drowning. Where else is liquid coming from?
Fishing,
Fishing.
lakes,
Lakes and streams?
Boats.
Boats? Spit takes? I do a lot of spit takes in my improv class. Ah, shit.
Um,
But the toilet's the one. That's the big old culprit. I just dropped $1,000.
I bet you people look at it while they're peeing or whatever, like have it out and then are like, or something like that.
Okay. Like, just looking at it.
I want to know anyone who's lost it sitting on a toilet. It's just dropped right in the little space between your junk and the seat. Just that perfect little slot.
Yeah, you got to
because
call
that's
it at that point.
curtains. Because
it's because it slides.
Well, it
yeah.
slides. Plus, you're already sitting down. So in order to get it, you have to get up, turn around,
I mean, if that
buns
happens,
up, kneeling.
yeah, if that happens, just call it.
flush
You
it.
have to go 6 months without a phone as punishment because it's just come on.
Right
Fuck.
down the spot.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost a few phones.
real
I think
expensive.
I've only drowned one.
Like on purpose. I hate you. Just murdered it.
Run it under
What are you
the
doing? I'm
sink.
murdering this fucking phone.
Other is
Other end, I'm curious.
I strangled
about.
my phone
I
under the
killed this
sink.
motherfucking BlackBerry.
But I've broken a shit ton of them. There's no doubt about that.
Delicate. They make you break them. That's the thing.
Very expensive.
They make them so delicate, and they're so expensive.
So
Is
expensive.
there anything
and
else
so delicate.
that's that delicate and that expensive?
That you use that much? No. Nothing.
They really figure that out, huh?
Not even
Can
close.
we make it more delicate? Fuck yeah, we can. Watch.
Could we make it more
Watch.
expensive?
Sometimes if you press the 4 too hard, the screen just shatters. Well, what will they do? They'll use it for 7 months and then finally like get a new one. Yes, got them. That company's made a couple bucks, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Probably sold a couple of those. Mm-hmm. They don't pay taxes or something. I read something.
I don't
like
know.
that?
They're like a church.
Yeah, so they're just like church. Well, I mean, yeah,
They are.
Jesus.
They're God.
fucking Jesus. What's up? Beep beep boop boop boop.
They,
I gotta figure it out. I got it all figured out at the top. I mean, I guess it's my own fault. I could figure it out. We're talking about stocks and like shit. Like what? Some people have just figured it out. Oh yeah, I get like, this is blowing up my stocks. You're what? Yeah, my stocks are blowing up. What? You mean your money that just sits in your checking account that you kind of watch like just only go down?
That's
No, my stocks, brah. They're rocking and rolling. You don't stock? You know, you don't dip into the stock, the mark, Dows and such. No, I actually don't. What?
You're up at the right hours. You could day trade.
Oh, New York Times.
Yeah, well, you're
Get in there,
fucking
get on the floor.
when you're fucking in there.
Yeah.
You could just have a little picture-in-picture. Just keep an eye on your numbers
Yeah,
while you're
yeah.
cruising your sites.
All right, IBM popping off this morning.
Let me buy some of
Let me
that.
get some more of that IBM. Nope. My fucking Rolling Stones No Filter tour is back on. I was originally scheduled to see that man.
I've been seeing Mick posting a lot of vids lately.
Yeah.
I guess just letting everyone know he's all
Look
right.
at me. I'm fine. It was originally Saturday, May 11th, 2019 at the Rose Bowl. It's now Thursday, August 22nd. Mick will be 76 years old, but he'll be doing it. That gives us a few times to work on my moves. I can prowl and go up and down the stairs because I'm way far back. There's a stage.
Oh, they honor your ticket,
Yeah.
and it's still at the same venue.
Yep, Rose
Just
Bowl.
pushed?
Just pushed from May to August. Let him heal and dance and release videos online to let us know he's dancing. I'm coming, Seth. Doing his thing. Brought to you by the Alliance for Lifetime Income, the sole U.S. sponsor. Safeguard your retirement. Seth, how are your shows that you go to, you fucking old-ass fool? Seth, how come everything you do, you look around and you're like, I am very young and I am, in real life, very old, but yet here I'm very young. It's quite an odd. Your concert is sponsored by the Alliance for Lifetime Income.
That's wild.
What?
It's like what the PGA
What?
Tour is.
Yeah. You're like, what? Okay.
I mean, I'm not in a
Okay.
much better boat, bro. Going to see those fucking those
I guess-
dead end bros. That shit ain't fucking
It's all
cool.
good though. It's still sponsored by like mushrooms.
Yeah,
still,
it's
like
yeah.
inadvertently.
No, they're still
sponsored-
like weird,
Yeah.
fucking weird old kids running
sponsored
around
by,
tripping
like,
their balls
dirty
off.
feet. Like that's kind of it's still sponsored. Our sole sponsor is Dirty Feet. Really?
But still,
Now I got this. My boy Mikey Kelly. When I'd mentioned think of the live show about the show getting postponed. This is his fucking... Last year, he buys tickets. This is 2018. He buys tickets to see Ozzy at the Hollywood Bowl for October 11th, 2018. So he's like, I'm going to go see Ozzy. The title of this tour is called No More Tours 2, which is funny because when he saw them in 1992, that tour was called No More Tours. So he sees them in 92.
Bye.
Bye. I love you. I love you. 27 straight years in a row he tours. Comes back for No More Tours 2. Mikey's like, fuck it. They burned me anyway. Probably seen him at 6 Ozfest anyway. I'll get him again.
Fool me once.
I'll do it. You got me. Buys tickets to this. 3 days before the show, he gets an email. We've just heard that Ozzy Osbourne has had to postpone his Hollywood Bowl show scheduled for October 11, 2018, following further consultations with his doctors at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles, who have advised that he take a few extra days for recovery and recuperation because he wasn't feeling right. That's fine. The Hollywood Bowl show's been rescheduled for Monday the 15th. So it was supposed to be on Thursday, October 11th. It got pushed to Monday. Easy. 4 days? Stand on my head that long. Okay. 4 days. No, 3 days later, another email. Your event's still on, but it's been rescheduled. Ozzy Osbourne of the Hollywood Bowl is now on Monday, July 29th, 2019. So this is last October. Oh, by the way, you thought it was in 4 days. No, it's not. It's next year. Okay. It's fine.
Whatever he needs.
Hey, heel. Big dog. Last week, he gets another email. Important update on Ozzy Osbourne of the Hollywood Bowl. A recent injury is forcing Ozzy Osbourne to postpone the remainder of his 2019 tour dates. While recovering from pneumonia, which forced him to cancel dates in Europe, Asia, and Australia, he suffered a fall in his Los Angeles home, which aggravated an injury he sustained when he was in a near-fatal ATV accident in 2003. He received surgery for the injury last month. Doctors are looking after him while he recovers. So he's not seeing them this coming July. Gets an email this week. We have just added this show. We have a new date. You're now seeing him at the Hollywood Bowl on Monday, July 27th, 2020. No, you're not. But enjoy that. In the meantime, I would, just hire a tribute artist and have him come to, like, the house and just do it in the backyard and be like, we'll just do this here because it's about all we're going to get.
Yeah, he's not been doing so hot.
Well, I mean, a lot of injuries and a lot of things.
The pneumonia was very bad.
Pneumonia
Apparently,
kill you dead.
people said he was like day to day.
Kill you dead. From that ATV fall from like 16
Why are you riding on
First of all, why are you mentioning that? I don't give a fuck what happened 16 years ago. You know what happened to me 16 years ago? A lot of shit. Oh, 16 years ago. What the fuck's that have to do with today? But anyway. All right, so I guess you hold on to that ticket and just tuck it away. Don't lose it. We'll honor that.
We'll worth so much money in a few years.
Summer.
Just like the value of it will just go up.
Oh, yeah. I bought this ticket in 2018. It was only $140. In 2039, this is... Oh, man.
Yeah.
Be seeing Jack. Performing in the understudy role for Mr. Ozzy will be Mr. Jack. No. It's tough. So... what I'm saying is we have some live shows coming up. I think the best thing would be to get there. Get to our shows, see us and say, well,
just in case.
There it is.
That's them.
I don't know what's going to happen. I know what happened to them 16 years ago. They might try to pull that shit.
They might re-aggravate an injury.
A hammy I pulled. I can't perform in Detroit because of the hammy I pulled 16 years ago.
We're in top form right now. You're
never going to get any better than this. Right now. I mean, we're going to be better in Detroit than we're going to be in fucking Dallas. It's several months later. Get us in Detroit in the summer because Dallas is in the fall. I mean, where the fuck are we going to be in autumn? You're going to be fucking 42 by then. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah.
Detroit at the Magic Bag in Ferndale. It's Saturday night, June 22nd.
Yeah. It's coming up.
It's very soon.
Pretty soon.
All these shows are very soon if you think about it in Aussie-related fucking terms. New Orleans, Louisiana. At One-Eyed Jack's, Saturday night, July 6th. Got to get on those tickets right now. That's 4th of July weekend. The end of July, Saturday night, July 27th at the Murmur Ballroom, Brooklyn. And then in Dallas, Texas, at the Texas Theater on Saturday night, September 7th. All of those shows, if you just go to UhhYeahDude.com, There's little banner click-throughs. That might be the easiest way instead of telling you to go to all these places. You can click on that, and then that will take you right to the ticket link.
And
it's best really not because you just don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, ATVs, your motorcycle.
You mentioned the New Orleans show, and if us playing in the French Quarter for our very first time isn't enough to get you there, the U.S. News and World Report has reported best states list for this year, and dead last for the third consecutive year in a row is Louisiana. So,
So you did it again. You guys kind of keep winning that, and why do you want?
I don't know because New Orleans is pretty popping. So it
Why
must
do
be
you-
the rest of Louisiana.
Yeah, but why do
that's
you want
not
to
so-
keep winning that every
so
year,
hot.
3 years?
I don't know if it's their fault.
You want to fight. You
I think
want
it's
to.
the government.
It's the government did it. The levies. You guys, you gotta come on. You can't go for 4 years in a row. It'll be it's terminal velocity.
Worst state.
Hey, we did it. That's a bold proclamation because it's 50. So 3 years ago they were like, "Fuck, are you serious? Really? Mississippi? Us? We're so dope. Nah, fuck it. We'll be back better than next year. Last year, ooh shit. Repeat, back to back. Ah, fuck. Well, we can't go back to back to back. You can't three-peat. No one fucking shit. So, we'll see.
Chicago Bulls.
We'll see. They
Chicago
did it.
Bulls
The
are
three-peat. And Chicago Bulls are the fucking shitty states.
Yeah, I would think.
It's tough. I want them climbing up to 44, 45.
Right up.
And I think
that's where I see them.
I see ya. See you. I hear you. It's
What is that a mix of? Like health, poverty levels,
same
education
bullshit.
shit, kind of
Yeah.
like everything all incorporated in one thing.
like amount of fucking oil per liter in the water. The basic,
Fundamental.
basic fundamental American kind of shit. How much oil's in your water in the faucet? Well, hold on. Let me hold a lighter to it. Ah, shit. Kids,
Number one.
we're number one. Oh man, it's all fucking. That's all just fucking bunch of eggheads crunching numbers.
Get in there
Don't
and tell
listen
me.
to that. Don't
Get over there and tell us it's the worst.
Yeah. Go up to somebody's face in Metairie. Tell them to your face. See what happens, egghead. Because that's just it. They got the lab coats on. They're in the fucking lab. Take it out into the field and say that. Yeah? Go up in Big Frida's face and tell that to Big Frida. See what happens. Fuck.
Get tickets for those shows. Come and see us.
It's impossible in this. Fucking, we've been to a bunch of places. Every place we've been to, it was like we haven't been to they're all. We've had an awesome time. Every place we've been to. We'd have to,
just about.
okay.
Yeah.
And done like awesome things.
Just about. Yeah.
But I guess they're doing it
They're basing it off of
on
some
some shit.
egghead shit.
Some egghead shit like quality of life.
Air quality.
Air quality and
Water
like
quality.
fucking like jobs and shit.
Drinkability.
Mouthfeel.
No, I mean, I'm sure there's some bad parts that really drag that state down, I guess, maybe. Some not so good parts.
We got Black Mirror season 5
Oh, really?
on Netflix.
You know, I didn't watch the last one.
No, you didn't watch that. Okay.
I didn't really understand.
Okay.
It was like a choose your own adventure thing.
No, that was just the one-off Bandersnatch. That didn't count as.
So what was this last season? Was that the one with
started with
Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah,
All
USS
right, well, I did watch
McAllister.
those.
You watched
watched
that.
a few of those, yeah.
So
I watched almost all of them.
season 3 and season 4. Season 3 was 2016, Netflix. That was 6 episodes. Season 4 was 2017, Netflix, 6 episodes. The first 2 seasons that were on Channel 4 in the UK, those were only 3 episodes each because that's how the Brits, they keep it. But this one is going to be only 3 episodes. This Netflix season 5. So that will be, I guess, after like 8 bogus Twilight Zones, they'll just come and just be like,
Chill out.
hey, T-Zone. Oh, you got cute. You guys cute. Oh, you don't know how to do it.
You watch all of them?
Yeah, we're in as of this show. What's the date? Has been 8 episodes. They've all been bad. So it's just like I think the Black Mirrors were good, right? There's a couple of them that were like really good.
Black Mirror?
Yeah,
There's a few
some
that
of them
were,
they're really, really good.
some are really good.
So can we just call Black Mirror?
Are they scary?
No.
Yeah. Well, I
They're
think
trippy. Oh, the Twilight's on?
no. I'm
Oh,
saying
Black Mirrors.
Black Mirrors are.
Well, scary. What's Child's Play? There's nothing scary. No, what do you mean scary?
Well, I mean,
Like It? La Llorona?
what?
I don't even know what's scary. I don't even
What
know what
was
that
the
means.
last one?
La Llorona?
I
I just want like trippy. That's scary. I'm not getting scared.
Well, I'm saying maybe not that I am scared by it, but I know that this is scary. Like there are people that would be scared by this.
In a fright way or in a
No, like
this is the future
spooky,
in
ominous
atmosphere,
and sort of yeah.
But
There was a
because-
few of the
because
early.
someone's lurking around the corner to kill
I
you,
just
or
mean
because
no. I mean more that like there was a few of the early episodes of Black Mirror that I think were like bona fide, like oh this is like scary,
Okay.
like a scary concept.
Okay.
Whereas the other ones, the newer ones, weren't so much scary. They were more trippy,
They might have gone a little bit. They're more sort of
more heady
tech,
and trippy.
Future. Okay.
Yeah, I guess that they didn't. Yeah,
Okay. Other than the Twilight Zones, which are just
bad.
Bogota.
But are they trying to be more?
Put people to sleep? Yes, I'm sure. Yes, thank you for your naps.
Yeah,
I don't know what they're trying to be. I know what they're achieving. Bad.
They're just bad.
They're really bad.
I don't think it's an easy thing to do.
It's impossible to do.
Right.
But if you don't, if Jordan Peele was not attached to this, let's just say that. If this was brought to you by Dan Cortese,
Dan Cortese.
how do you say his name? Then we'd be like, the new Twilight Zone brought to you by Rob Morrow. You'd be like, this is so bad. But you bring the master in.
And you think I'm about to get shook.
I'm about to get fucking Shadracked here. I mean, because his movies they straight slap you in the face. So these will too. Oh, what? Why are they so long?
I don't know.
Why are they like an hour long? Just let's an update, but just to put this to fucking bed. Watch Jewel.
Ugh, don't even.
Jewelry.
So I get so many people
you been-
contacting me that are like,
They're on your side though. You
Oh,
should
yeah.
you should have been keeping track of the tally.
I don't need
because I
to.
think you were right. You were saying you guys are also wrong that no one called in or wants to vote because they just think, oh,
that's absurd.
they're so dumb. Just let them have their fun and think that they won.
Yeah, people that like work at Harry Winston's that are like, hi, I work at Harry Winston's. Like, it's called a timepiece. It's a fucking timepiece.
Is it though? Anyway,
Like other people being like, what do you go to a CVS and look at like the Timex counter and are like, ooh, look at all these jewelries.
yeah, no one's wearing that or wearing that. It all came back to like this example of like an 8th grader in middle school and the watch he was wearing. And it's like, I guess if that's what we're thinking about. When
Let
we
me put
think
it
of
this way.
watches,
If you covered your calendar that's behind this door right now,
that one right there,
covered it in rubies and diamonds, would you call it a fucking jewelry?
absolutely not.
Right, because what does it do?
It'd be a wildly expensive, beautiful calendar.
Well, then that's what we're talking about here.
So,
Way of telling the time.
Last Tuesday, May 14th, phone calls. We had 66 for jewelry, 36 for Tool.
Jesus Christ.
Now, as of this show, this is 7 days later, we have 16 more for jewelry, 6 for Tool. So that makes, I can't do the 76, 86. So that's 82 jewelry, 42 Tool. Twitter, who put that up? That was clever.
I didn't.
Nick?
Jeff?
He put up a poll on Twitter. Vote is watch a jewelry or a Tool as of this recording of episode.
I think tool is maybe because you said tool. You used that word when I said it's not jewelry. I wouldn't say tool is the right word.
Oh, so now
Because tool is like a screwdriver. Like this is it serves a
Function.
It serves a function.
Okay. I think everyone knows what we're talking
Well,
about.
obviously not, because everyone that calls is a fucking moron that thinks it's fucking jewelry.
Let me give you the Twitter vote. 627 votes.
How many?
627.
All right.
That's as of this taping, episode 723 on May 21st. 64% jewelry, 36% Tool. We'll just leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
So
And
stupid.
that's what life. Someone said, "Hey, just like is the universe 12 billion or 13 billion? It's both, baby. Can't things have multitudes?"
We have a Venmo that we started for people that don't want to pledge to us on Patreon or have a recurring pledge. You can get us at UID4L. That's UID4L. I mention this not only to tell you that we have that, but a gentleman wrote today. Our friend Brock Ricker paid us $5 and wrote,
Brock.
"Watches are jewelry, you dingus."
Thank you, Brock.
And I wrote, "You're dumb, but thank you for your money."
Thank you so much.
They are timepieces and or accessories that can often be decorated or bejeweled. However, upon their inception, and still in many cases today, they serve a primary purpose, which is time telling.
Brock Richter for life. Is that his name?
Fuck you guys.
Brock Richter for
No,
life.
Ricker.
Brock Ricker and his cousin Richter.
It's fine. It just sucks
Listen,
that
you can-
so many people are wrong because you realize what an uphill battle life is when you're like,
When you're dealing with-
because
I'm
people
dealing with
like,
total idiots.
yeah, like I'm dealing with complete fucking idiots
Can't even
that
explain
like
to these
can't get
adults.
around Lil Pump in order to realize that there's like a whole fucking thing happening, prior to that.
Prior to Pump in his littleness.
Pre-pump.
Pre-Pump. Papa Pump. Papa Pump wore a Timex. Don't care what his son wears. Yeah, that's a beauty of life. Give me something.
In San Francisco, supervisors voted to ban the use of facial recognition software by police and other city departments, becoming the first U.S. city to outlaw a technology that has alarmed privacy advocates. The ban applies to San Francisco police and other municipal departments. It does not affect use by the federal government at airports and ports, nor does it limit personal or business use. Great.
What is that?
Thanks a lot. So everyone can use it except the cops, basically.
Okay.
It's like useless.
So
Good job, guys.
you're more because you're saying this is nefarious. This could be used. Who's using this? What do they want? Are they watching us? What are they doing?
Well, they're definitely watching us.
At the ports? First of all,
Well, they were talking.
Ain't been to a
that
port.
whole thing
ain't
I
never
read
gonna be
about
at a port.
the whole thing about I read that thing on when they drone assassinated Jihadi John, and the way that they found him, and they shot a missile shot a fucking missile at him in pitch black, and the way that they did it was that they had been studying his gait and his beard. And they couldn't see his face when they killed him.
Didn't need to.
And they didn't need to because they were like, "Oh, that's him." And then they just,
that's
a
JJ.
fucking
Drop it.
unmanned drone, like detected him walking in like a fucking, whatever the fuck.
I know that walk.
I know that
That's
gate.
JJ.
That's JJ.
Drop it.
They saw it, recognized him, and I think within 13 seconds they missiled him to
Don't
death.
do that to me. Is that Roma and Larchmont? Drop it. What? What do you
But
do?
what if
I don't know.
I mean, I guess the whole idea is that no one has an identical gait, but they don't know that.
they don't know that.
I could walk exactly like fucking.
You're one of the great mimickers of our time. If I gave you 1 day, 2 days max, and let you
can
study,
mimic any man's
you can
gait.
mimic any man's gait. 1 day,
Give me 1 day, I'll mimic any man's
any
gait.
man's gait. You never know from behind. Holy shit!
Is that Kevin Smith? Oh no, it's
Holy
John.
fuck! He did it again. How does he do different body types? He's a fucking master.
It's his gait.
He's
It's
the
just-
Daniel
it's all
Day
in the
Lewis
gait.
of the gate game.
Daniel Gate Lewis.
Daniel Gate Lewis. It's amazing. They have a special category for that, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to give Circus one. Best motion capture. Stop it! No! Best weird, creepy, in a shitty, weird movie where you need people to do that weird shit. You win again. First of all, he's the only person that does it.
Only guy.
And those movies aren't real.
That and the dude that plays the Predator, who was
celebrating
that
it.
guy that I was obsessed with because he used to be on Night Court. He's like this.
He
Damn
does
it.
it. Yes, we
He
need
played
to-
Chewbacca, I think, too, or some shit.
Chewie passed. We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Wait, though, hold on. Who played Predator?
Pour some out.
What do I
hope
say?
that-
Suit actor? No, suit.
You're telling me that the same person that played Chewbacca played the Predator? There's no way that's possible.
No, it's probably wrong. He was this He's like 6'9". He was on Night Court a bunch of times, but just as not as himself, but
Okay.
not in costume.
Not as the president. Oh, man. A lot of special categories.
Kevin Peter Hall.
KPH, the notorious KPH. One of the greats.
There he is. See him? Come here. Remember him?
Yeah, I like that guy.
Kevin Peter Hall.
That guy's cool.
Is he ripped? Ooh. Died in 91 of AIDS-related pneumonia at 35 years old. Fuck, man.
That's a long time ago.
Played Harry in Harry and the Hendersons.
That's what you're thinking of. It's Predator-like.
No, he played the Predator.
He did play the Predator.
Yes.
Okay.
No. That I knew.
Okay. And Harry and the Hendersons.
I'm not laughing because he died of AIDS. I'm laughing because I just wasn't expecting to be such a downer when I looked this up.
Yeah.
Harry and the Hendersons, Misfits of Science, which I loved that show. Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember that TV show?
No.
Misfits of Science, 85 to 86.
This is one of your favorite unsung actors.
But I met him and I was like,
You're my favorite actor.
you're my second favorite actor. Yeah. He guest starred on the sitcom Night Court as a huge but gentle mental patient who humorously towered over bailiff Bull Shannon, played by Richard Mall, who was 6'8".
Oh.
He was 7'2".
KPH. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Star Trek. He was
He's a gentle giant.
He was in real life too. Fuck you, man. I hate my life. Many scientists today have embraced social media as tools to communicate their research and to engage broader audiences in scientific discovery and its outcomes. But the rise of quote-unquote social media scientists has also led communicators and scholars to ask an important and often overlooked question. Do people trust the scientists who show up in their social media feeds? The answer may depend on how these scientists portray themselves. According to a new study conducted by researchers at LSU, University of Delaware, UC Berkeley, and University of Toronto. The study, titled Using Selfies to Challenge Public Stereotypes of Scientists,
Oh, boy.
which was published in PLOS One, reports that scientists who post quote-unquote selfies in their Instagram feed foster trust and help change public stereotypes that scientists are competent but not warm.
So we think that's a competent scientist, but cold.
What we think that if they
in
don't
general,
post selfies,
but when they're posting,
you're like, hold on,
wait a minute.
this is one warm scientist.
Wait, you wear bikinis in the lab. I've spent a lot of time on the internet. I've yet to see any social media posts from scientists sort of kind of getting, hey, no. Just like you, I'm on one of these birds.
Like Bill Nye doesn't count, right?
No, I hate that shit. When they take people, like he was on John Oliver like last week tonight, but they take people and they have them do like, fuck you, man, blow a beaker up, and then people are like, that's Bill Nye. Where they take fucking people and they associate them with cool shit, and then people are like, he's fucking awesome. Does that make sense? They had him doing something about science, like, are you listening to me, motherfuckers? Global warming's real. So they write a copy to take a dork and have him say cool shit and put him on the best show, and now it's like, Bill Nye killed it this week. I love Bill Nye. Hate that shit. Hate it.
I
don't
don't know about scientists. I've come across a few cops that post, which I think is like a huge conflict.
That are trying to be like, I'm at Rolling Loud. Got the weekend off.
No, posting while like working.
Oh.
Which I think again is like, shouldn't that be like not like, are you allowed to have a personal phone while you're
Oh yeah,
On
you
the beat.
Call the plug. Let's get the plug on the phone. Like everybody. I can't because we're supposed to.
I would just say this. I don't think that I trust anybody that posts
anything
anything on
About the
social
plug.
media.
In a bikini.
No, I mean, I think if you, it's, what is it? I find it hard to take people seriously.
Okay.
So if you're trying to be an authority on something, I mean, I should be careful here because obviously I like to be taken seriously. But
Are you? I thought we were talking about scientists, though.
that's what I mean. People who are like trying to.
But what are these? What are they
popularize or shed?
Like you thought Mentos and fucking Diet Coke was cool. What about
I guess the idea is that they're trying to promote the field that they're in,
which is good,
by maybe humanizing the profession or something like that. But that seems like
it just doesn't.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Right. But maybe it does.
Maybe it probably
because
does.
everyone loves Bill Nye, and Bill Nye's like all up in the social media.
Yeah, but Bill Nye must have been a. I must be too old for that.
You are
in the first place, right?
Yeah.
So people already just.
Or like, what's the guy with what's the guy with the Riddler suit that like teaches people how to invest their money?
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
He shows up and
he pop?
Like people are like, look.
Did I have any?
You like who would that be for you?
Don't, but they don't
like
exist.
UhhYeahDude guy or whatever.
Which guy?
Never mind.
But like that, I never knew it in the first place. Where Bill Nye was like, Bill Nye taught me science. Like, did he? Did I have a person like that? I don't know. But just being on Last Week Tonight and being like, I don't something about it that just it rubs me the wrong way.
But
and then online all week, everybody like Bill Nye killed it.
Right.
Bill Nye.
Right. But I'm trying to figure out exactly what it is that you don't like about it.
It's not. It's fake. It's not real. It's But like, it's not cool. It's not. You're either cool or you're not cool. You can't have copy written for you or you can't appear on things and like be in on it. The joke. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, but I mean, let's think about that for a second because, like, well, first of all, Last Week Tonight isn't cool.
Well, it's the best.
I mean, but it's not cool. He's not cool. The show's style isn't cool. There's nothing cool about it.
Well, it's smart.
It's smart, but we're not saying that Bill Nye's not smart. We're saying he's not cool.
I guess.
But like when fucking Brad Pitt showed up on fucking
on Jim Jeffries.
But isn't Brad Pitt technically still cool? Like for all intents and purposes,
awful.
And it was terrible.
Oh my god!
But isn't he was way up in that joke. He was loving that joke.
I'm the weatherman. Let me come back every week.
I want to come back every week.
Can I come back? I love you and your show.
I mean, John Hamm will fucking show up in any port in a fucking storm. If there's a skit that calls for
improv,
even
comedy,
I mean, he's in.
Is anybody?
But aren't they technically cool in real life? I mean, they're not. But
God, I guess. Yeah.
I just don't think you like nerds.
Anybody?
No.
No, that's a good point. God, that was.
I think I do know what you mean because I get bugged by the same thing, but I don't know where it is that we might. Is there a place we might draw the line where we're like, oh, that's funny, or is that whole shtick just not cool? Like it's just not a good way to go.
It's tough. I can't. I wish I could think of more.
Yeah,
that was a very good example.
I mean, I was watching a Last Week Tonight with the one that they did, and Glenn Close was, they were talking about it was about her spleen, and then it's got to Tracy Morgan, and like Tracy Morgan was terrible, worst. But then Glenn Close, I was like, oh, it's cool. That's like you got Glenn Close to do this, but I was like, ugh, like no, like don't do this.
Yeah,
like
no more.
I don't think it's like celebrity cameos maybe are just not okay. Like you're not supposed to do that.
Not okay. Not okay. It's probably just a small maybe group of people that can
get away with that.
Get away
you
with
can
it.
Skirt that fine line, ride that fence of like, I don't know.
That's a good man. Yeah, dude. America Through the Eyes of Two American Americans. This is episode 700.
I think what it is
23.
This. Could it be that there are people who you would prefer to see either as themselves solely and truly, or performing in a role? I mean, I guess Bill Nye is now another exception because he doesn't. But like Brad Pitt, it's like either I want to see you in fucking Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, or I want to see you like covered in adopted African babies, like, you know, going to fucking Disneyland, being like, there's Brad Pitt, like living his best life. But I don't want to see you be like, ooh, like I'm kooky, like, you know, like, yeah, like, ooh, what is this guy, like, you know, like it's not. That's not cool.
No.
It's cringy.
Well, when it's bad.
Well, it's always bad.
Yeah, okay.
You don't get to be funny unless you're fucking funny.
Yeah, you can't.
You got to be like, oh, you do this for fucking life? Like, you die by this? Like, you OD'd for this?
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to just be like, oh, yeah, like, I win Oscars for, like, doing crazy roles and, like, losing 50 pounds, but then, like, I'll jump over to SNL and do a couple of, like...
a Comedy Central sketch on a Tuesday night.
No.
Yeah,
you can't have it both ways.
Can't have it both ways, Mr. Pitt.
Yeah. You get butter on one side of the bread
One only, sir. It's Ezekiel bread.
But I think that's what it is that it's like, you know, I don't like De Niro in those fucking Meet the Fockers shit. Like, I hate, like, I'm like, no, like, don't do this to me. Like, don't make me kill somebody or just kick it, like, in LA at, like, one of your fucking crazy sushi restaurants. Yeah, but don't be like, whoa, like, I'm falling, like, you know, I fell again.
I'm a grandpa. I'm the worst one, the baddest.
I'm a grumpy grandpa.
Grumpy bad gramps. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
And like you're saying, maybe there are an elite few who can, like, oh, he's like stone cold good at. I mean, it was like, I have a hard time watching Jim Carrey do dramatic roles. It's the same thing.
Well, I have a hard time watching Jim Carrey do anything.
Okay, but you know, some people would still say he's a comedic genius. Other people say he's an incredible actor. But like, I see him in Sunshine of the Spotless Mind or whatever, and it looked to me like he was doing like a skit of a dramatic. It's like there's certain ones that just don't. But maybe there are. I can't think offhand of like a Tim Heidecker or somebody that like is like, oh, he's like so crazy good in this movie, but he's also like a comedic performance artist genius. Like, I don't know how many people you could tolerate in both capacities. You know,
I love it. Yeah. No, I wish I could.
I don't know.
Yeah. But it was the original, just
Bill Nye.
Somebody that's just, yeah. But I don't.
But you're saying somebody that doesn't, that is sort of.
I'm talking about who's not a performer.
Well, I mean, he is. He was on a television show.
Oh, he was.
But I
is
think
that what that, he was. That
it was like a huge television show for young people. And the whole thing was that he was kind of like a goofy but smart but kind of laid back kind of science geek but made it cool.
I guess I have no original source material.
But I think it's sort of a fluky thing that he wound up in the position that he's in, and then to take that and then be put. You feel as though maybe he didn't earn.
It's not that. It's just I don't know if he drops F-bombs in his personal life, and you're like, Bill Nye's like fucking
like a
he's
potty
rowdy,
mouth.
like
like Bob Saget.
Oh, don't. Oh, I can't believe you just.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh no! Have you seen his actual stand-up though? He's really raunchy. He's really raunchy.
Worst.
So raunchy. I don't know.
Anybody luckier in the world?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Jim Belushi or Bob Saget? Who's luckier?
Bob Saget.
Fuck.
He didn't have to lose his brother to fucking get there.
He didn't have to. Yeah, he didn't. There wasn't an Eric Saget. They didn't murder. You know, he pushed Eric Saget off Mulholland Drive and murdered him in 1972.
Right before his TV show came out.
Right before it came out.
These adorable twins.
Potty mouth. Yeah, we got those live shows. You can go to UhhYeahDude.com, and that's probably the easiest way. You can click on that, and it will take you right to a ticket link. And then you can come see us. before anything happens
To either of us,
to either one of us.
our bodies or our minds,
Yes. And as each day
progresses.
I mean, we're coming into the summer. We're talking about a show in September. I guess that's the fall.
Oh,
So
I could have a fall before fall.
you could definitely
I could experience a fall.
you could definitely have a fall. You're going to be in the PNW
Yeah.
this weekend. You could fall up there. You'll
Wet-
probably take a walk outside.
with wet
I'm out
rocks.
here. Wet rocks by the creek. Mom, come on, let's go by the creek. He fell off Creek Mountain right outside of Portland. He fell on Creek Mountain all the way down.
He slipped.
He slipped on Creek Mountain.
Creek Mountain.
Yelled out, "Tube!" Guess I got to get the body back down here. What will we do? We do it up there?
What, the
'Cause
funeral?
Your folks are up there.
A funeral?
We'll probably just bury you up there.
Definitely.
So I got to go the fuck up there?
Well,
This is unbelievable.
put it this way: if I move up there, you're gonna have to come up there a lot. If I die up there, you only have to come up there once.
So maybe just go to Creek Mountain. It's so rainy up here.
So misty.
Come back for 7/24, and then do everything. Write reviews, tell friends. Go to
Patreon and pledge to the show and watch the video versions of all these episodes that we
You
film.
can help us out in any
Buy
way.
a T-shirt. Go to the
obviously.
merch store. Find me on Instagram. Call
show-
Seth on the voicemail.
Keep the show.
Keep the show.
Keep the show going.
Thriving
Through the fall, right into the winter. I want you strong. I want you not falling. I want you going pushing through September. I want to see you in a winter coat. I want to see you come over
Bundled
here in
up.
December, like, ooh, freezing out there. Taking your scarf off and like
888-842-2357. Come back for 724.
seatbelts.
Seatbelts.